Good afternoon, class. Good afternoon. Okay, I greet you good afternoon, but I have received good morning. Seems like everybody is still in their mind and you are still as fresh as morning. Okay, that's great. Don't stress yourselves because afterwards we will be enjoying and learning new topic. By the way, I want you to greet you and welcome you to our virtual class. Again, good day, grade 8 students, and I am your mom, Christine Denny Pastor, and I am your art class teacher for today's session. Okay. Before anything else, before we formally begin with our lesson for this day, let us first invoke ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Okay. Our Lord God in heaven, thank you for the new day you bestowed upon us. Until this moment, we still have our borrowed life and strength from you. We worship and praise your holy name. This moment, we will continue to study and acquire new knowledge. May you bless your students with a witty brain to think fast and an acquiring mind to be curious on whatever knowledge they will learn today. Most importantly, bless them with your wisdom and a heart that will follow your commandments in order for them to become worthy in their studies. You know that in these recent times, most are suffering from hardships and economic crisis. We humbly ask you to bless the parents of your students. May you shower your abundant blessings and prosperity to each of their homes, so that we can use this not only for our daily lives, but of course, to our especially for the performances of our duties to your holy name. We hope that you heard our prayer. We ask all of this in the name of Jesus Christ, our Savior. Amen. Okay, again, good day, everyone. Okay, before we formally begin with our topic, let me first check your attendance. Okay. Okay, as I call your name, just say Viva together with your name if you're present. Understood? Understood, class? I can hear you. Alright, let's begin. Baris Rosel? Okay, wait. Class B doll, I think, okay, carry on. Okay, seems like everybody is present for today's session. Okay, let's all clap for ourselves. Very good, class. Okay, class, I have prepared here an activity. And this activity is called Arrange Me. So, are you familiar with this kind of activity? Okay. So here's the direction of Arrange Me. Identify the elements that I will presented and arrange the jumbled letters. Okay, so I will give you 5 seconds to think of your answer. Then I will call volunteers or I will call names who will want to recite. So let's begin with the number 1. So, what can you infer with this activity or with this clue alone? Okay, your 5 seconds begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, who wants to recite? Yes? Yes, dear, please. That is line. That is. Okay, let us see if your answer is correct. Let's reveal the answer. That is Line, okay, let's have a virtual class for Mr. Adrian. Okay, number 2. Who would like to answer this one? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, dear. What is your answer? Based from the clue alone? That is shape. Okay, let's reveal the answer. That is shape. Okay, very good. Let's move on with the number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let us see if your answer is correct. Who would like to answer first? Okay, what? That is color. Okay, let us see if your answer is correct. Okay, very good. You're all impressing me. Okay, let's move on to our number 4. What is this? Based from the picture and based from the jumbled letters alone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is? I can hear you. Pardon, dear. Okay, that is 4. Alright, let's reveal the answer. That is form. Okay, very good. Our last but not the least. What is this word? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What do you think is that? Pardon, Miss Baingan? That is? Okay, very good. Congratulations, guys. You will gain an additional points to be recorded under your performance, and to the rest of our class, better luck next time. Congratulations still, and let's all clap for yourselves for doing a great job. Okay, virtual class. Virtual clap, class. Okay, thank you very much. So, class, what do you feel about our activity? It's very... Yes, dear? It's very easy. Okay, what else? Good to hear that. What else? Okay, okay. Now, what have you observed from our activity alone? There are different elements of arts. Okay, very good. Okay, so based on your answers, class, do you have an idea what is our lesson for this day? Yes, dear? Our lesson for the day is all about elements of arts. Okay, what else? Who has another idea? Okay, Denver. What's that? Okay, you got it right, class. So our lesson for today is all about the elements and principles of arts as seen in the Philippine Festival. Okay, so the previous module led you through an artistic expedition, and now we got familiar with some examples of the designs and costumes, props that integrates different elements and principles of arts, of course. And apart from that, you discovered how they created these works of art while making sure that these maintained an idea of spirituality and creativity. So let us see how the elements and principles of arts were considered in the making of each art form. So I know that you are familiar with the some or different festivals that we celebrate here in the Philippines. So can you give me one, Angelica, that we can celebrate a festival here in the Philippines? Yes, Angelica Graham. What is? That is Sinulog Festival. Okay, Sinulog Festival is one. Who has another idea? Okay, it is Ati-Atihan Festival. Very good, Grace. What else? What is? That is Panagbenga Festival that we celebrate in Baguio. Accurate. Very good, class. Okay. The Philippine festivals are famous for their colorful and artistic costumes, masks, and props. The art elements present like color, lines, and textures are considered, and the principles like repetition and balance are used to come up with a good creative design. Okay. So there are different what do you call that? There are different elements of arts, and I know you got familiar with the different elements of arts since we have already discussed that with our past lessons. Remember, okay, the elements of arts are the lines, shapes, forms, color, space, and texture. Okay, we remember the acronym SCOTLIS, which is considered as stands for it's either shape or space, and CO for the SCOTLIS. CO is color, T is for texture, and LI is for the line, and of course the S is it's either space or shape. It's up to you. We can interchange the letter S from the very beginning of the SCOTLIS or the letter S at the last part of the SCOTLIS. And how about the principles of arts? Okay. Actually, there are 6 principles of arts. We have the pattern. Okay, can you read? Okay, I will be reading then since your internet connection is not that good. Okay. First is pattern. We also have contrast as the number 2. We also have emphasis. Next is balance. We also have scale and harmony. Okay, you have to familiar with this. You need to familiar all of these elements and principles of arts, since we need to bear that in our mind. Since we need to connect that with the different festivals that we are be discussing afterwards. Okay, let's move on with the example number 1. So, with that picture alone, do you have an idea what festival is this? Okay, I will give you 5 seconds to 10 seconds to think of your answer. Then afterwards, I will be calling some student to answer what is this. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, remark Balad, what festival is this? That is Ati-Atihan Festival. Okay. Right, guess. Sorry, Mark Balat. Okay. Actually, class, this is Ati-Atihan Festival. Says here that the Ati-Atihan Festival is a Philippine festival held annually in January in honor of the Santo Niño in several towns of the province of Aklan, Panay Island. The biggest celebration is held during the third Sunday of January in the town of Calibo, which is the province capital. Okay, so let's go back to the original photo. Okay, class, I will give you 2 minutes to observe this picture because I will be asking some questions afterwards. So, okay, your 2 minutes begins now. What does this picture? Okay. Are you done? Okay. So, Robert Carl Rumsun, what have you observed from this picture? Okay. Okay, very good, Robert. You have observed that there are paintings on their faces. Very good observations. What else? May I call on Roger? What can you observe from this picture? There is a symmetrical balance from their headdresses. Okay, very good. As you can see from the headdress of this sample alone, they are equal, okay? Meaning they are balanced from the left up to right, and even with the other dancers who are wearing headdresses like this. So there are paintings that it curves like this, and yes, since you have mentioned already that their costumes are colorful, what else are the elements and principles of arts that you can find from this image? Okay, very good. The value of the colors. Okay, because as you can see, there is the light part of the colors. There is also the hardest part, or what do you call that? The broad dark colors that which suits to be to look good in this picture. Okay. Do you have any questions so far from this picture, class? Okay, good job, class. All your answers are right. So, as you can see, there is also the presence of the lines, which can be seen not only on their painted faces here, but also in the headdresses and in the costumes of the dancers, of course. Also, in addition, there is also a harmony which is very evident in the that is very evident in the dancers. That's why it looks very beautiful, which suits to the props and costumes of the dancers. Okay, did you get it, class? Okay, excuse me. Okay, let's move to another example. So, I will give you again 2 minutes to observe this example. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, stop. Angelica siguro. What can you say about this picture? There are many flowers that they are parading. Okay, what else? How did you say that there are many flowers? Okay, it's very evident in the picture. And what do you think is the festival? What do you think is this festival? That is? Okay, very good class. Actually, this is Panagbenga Festival. Panagbenga is an annual flower festival celebrated every February, which takes place in Baguio City, the capital region, or the capital, the summer capital of the Philippines actually. So the term Panagbenga comes from a Kankanay term meaning season of blooming. That's why you see the flowers that are very colorful and that looks fresh because Panagbenga means season of blooming. This festival reflects the history, traditions, and values of Baguio and the Cordilleras. It lasts over a month long and flourishes through community spirit involvement. So actually, no, it does not only focuses on the Baguio but also from the whole Cordillera capital region. Cordillera region, I should say. Okay, so let's go back with our example picture. So I will give you again a second to think of your observations from this. So what can you infer from this? What are the elements and principles of arts that are present in this festival? Okay, there are lines because okay, very good. There are lines that we can see because of the diagonal lines that we can see on the vase like shape. We also have shape. Actually, very good, May. Yes, that is very good. Actually, because shape has a two types, which is the geometrical shapes and then the non-geometrical shapes, which is when we talk about non-geometrical shapes, those are shapes that we cannot measure, unlike the shapes that we can measure, like triangle, like square, like circle. Okay, very good. What else can you infer? We also have colors. Of course, colors is very evident because of course Panagbenga is season of blooming. That's why we expect for the element of arts that is color. Okay, very good. Actually, class, balance is also considered a principle in these props at the back, as one might observe of the symmetrical patterns of vase-like formation. Okay, do you have any questions at this juncture, class? None? If there's none, can we move on to our next example? Okay, let's move on then to our next example. Okay, observe carefully this picture. I will give you again a second to think of your answers. Okay. Are you done? Okay. Can I have a volunteer to please share what is his or her observation from this picture alone? Excuse me. Yes, Denver. Okay, there is the presence of the fire-like hedges. What else? Okay, thank you very much, Denver. That is correct. Because as you can see, this festival is, alright, the Pavarulun Afi Festival, which we celebrate here in Tuguegarao City. Pavarulun Afi Festival. August is a month of merriment for the Tuguegarao as it commemorates the feast of its patron, who is Saint Hyacinth of Poland. Dubbed as Pavarulun Afi Festival, the celebration is not just a form of thanksgiving for all the blessings and abundance the city has received, but it also features core values of unity and camaraderie among Tuguegaraweños. Okay, let's go back to the picture alone. I will give you again minutes or seconds to think of your answers. What have you observed, or what are the elements and principles of arts that are present here in the festival, which is the Pavarulun Afi Festival? Your time starts now. Okay. I can see you. Okay, think of your answers. I will just call names out there. Okay, Jamaica, what is your observation, or what are the elements that are present here in the festival? What? Okay, there is the presence of the shape, because as we can what I have said a while ago, shape consists of non-geometrical shapes, and that is we can see in the headdress of the Pavarulun Afi Festival. Okay, very good. What else? What can you say about this? What else are the elements and arts? Elements of arts and principles of arts that are present here. There is a colors. Okay, very good. Okay. Actually, class, in addition, there is also the presence of balance, because as you can see, the colors, not only the colors, but the lines and the balance, which we can see in the colors of the baskets that they are wearing, because there are patterns like the first one is the red, the yellow, the orange, and the green. So do you now understand what is our lesson for today, class? Do you have any questions right now? Right now? None? Are you sure? Okay. If there's none, then let's try this one. Identify the elements and principles of arts that are present in me. What do you think is that festival? That festival is actually Mascara Festival, and I will no longer tell you what are the elements that are present here, because if you truly understand, or if you truly listen to what are the different elements and principles of arts that I was saying a while ago that are present in the different festivals of the Philippines, let's try this one. Okay, may I call on Rachel Verzon? Rachel, can you please tell us what are the different elements and principles of art that are present here in the festival that we can see in this festival? There is the presence of colors. Yes, very good. What else? The lines. Yes. The shape, mascara shape, which they are using, of course. Very good, Rachel. I commend you for that wonderful response. Thank you very much. So if you truly understand our topic for today, let us have a short recap on the lessons that we have discussed a while ago. So, the elements of arts in festivals are shape, color, texture, line, and space. Yes, very good. We always we must remember always the word Scottish when we are talking about the elements of arts. Okay? On the other hand, here are the principles of arts. We have the pattern, the contrast, the emphasis, the balance, scale, harmony. Okay, very good. Class, one last question. If you truly understand our topic for today, what is the importance of elements and principles of arts in displaying and portraying in different festivals? What is the importance of elements and principles of arts in displaying different festivals? Okay. Who would like to answer? Okay, that's very nice answer. Actually, the elements and principles of arts is very important in displaying and portraying different festivals because when we add up some spices in our festivals, it makes more colorful, more enjoyable and more meaningful because it makes somewhat good looks and it makes something different because every festival has their identity, and with that the principles of arts, the principles of elements, I mean the elements of arts and principles of arts is very important because it makes one festival very very meaningful and to be known not only here in the Philippines but also to be televised in the other country. So that's all for our lesson for today, and it's fiesta time. So our activity for today, since you have no longer question, we will have an activity that called Art Attack. So what does it mean? So here's the mechanics, here's the mechanics of Art Attack. Since I told you to prepare for your art materials and all other materials, it may be indigenous or not, that are needed for these costumes and that are needed for this activity, what I want you to do is to craft your own idea of costumes and props with your own chosen festival, incorporating the different elements and principles of arts as seen in Philippine festivals. Name your own festival according to your idea and make a short explanation about it. Do that in 15 minutes. Finish or not finish. So, with this, just just take a picture of your of your product after the 15 minutes and send it to my Facebook account, Christine Diana Dugol Pastor. Okay, is that clear, class? Is that clear? Okay. Since, are there any questions? Since we have no longer question, okay, your 15 minutes starts now. Okay. Okay, time is up. I have already received some product that is being sent to my account, and oh my god, it looks very creative. It says here that the one name festival is what? Ikigenyos Festival. It comes from Lumusud. Oh my god. He used what do you call that? Ipil-ipil. That's ipil-ipil. And of course, he uses some different what do you call that? Colored bud paper. Colored paper, I should say. Very good. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to mention about the criteria for judging. Actually, originality is 40%, incorporation of elements and principles of arts, 30%, materials used, 20%, harmony, 10%, which has a total of 100%. So, very good class. You're all doing great for all the products that you have sent into my account, and I just want to commend you and clap for your very well participation and very well respect to our lesson for this day. You are very responsive with all the questions that I am throwing to you. Let's all clap for ourselves. Okay. Thank you very much, class. Okay. Congratulations, class, and see you again for the next festival. See you again for the next festival tour. Bye-bye. Okay, you can now log out.